let's take a peek here. So here we are at Tenpines Bluff. Closest things are Outpost Zimonja, USAF Satellite Station Olivia, Thicket Excavations, Bedford Station, Skylanes Flight 1981. Yeah, that's there too. So that's kind of that's where this is.
If you got any sense.
Yeah, I'm not into bestiality, so I've got sense. Don't worry. So, now you have kind of a landmarks of where it is. You see we've got our standard gate with turrets out along the whole thing, and the guard post. Codsworth. Come Codsworth. And when you get here, at the beginning, you have this little ramshackle shack, which I turned. So, two people already lived here. Can't move their beds, and I needed space for 20, so I threw down another mattress, and this is still somebody's ramshackle shack. I tried to give it a little character, I guess, and storage, but I guess these are the sharecroppers or something. I don't know. Anyway, built a nice concrete wall around the whole thing. So if we come up here, we got our guard post. It's kind of foggy this morning, a little hazy. And you could take a little run along here and see that I also have a guard post here with some turrets, because I get attacked from this direction a lot. A lot from this direction. So I made sure I put plenty of turrets this direction. Let's come back here. And then, of course, on this side, it's kind of similar. Turrets facing out. I do get attacked from this way every once in a while. I got a couple of scavenging stations. Well, we'll get to work and I'll feed you. It's as simple as that. Oh, don't you sashay away from me. Get to work. That's right. Okay. I put 2 scavenging stations here because I had this one guy who was constantly not doing anything. Every time I pass him, it was unassigned, and I'm like, you're annoying. I'm going to assign you to a scavenge station too, because you can have multiple, so might as well, right? I like it when all my peepers are busy. All right, then we have our lookout this direction, with, of course, a couple more turrets. And then, and then we get to the meat of my settlement, which is, first of all, when you come in, the traders get to hang out up on this hill, and there's their cooking station. They don't use it, though. They still come all the way over here and use the burnt out campfire. I don't know why they do that, but I'm not putting the trading station there. It just looks like it's in the way.
Out here, you gotta take things one day.
And then I put my water pumps here in a nice little water pump array because it seemed to work really well. So and then when you come in, this ground here is lumpy and bumpy and annoying, and I really, really wanted to smooth it out. So I'll show you what I did to smooth it out in a minute. I've got my nice fenced-in garden. That's right, you work too. So we've got a nice garden. And then we have some buildings back here. And I put them all the way in the back because I was adjoining to a broken building that was in the back here. So I think we'll start with that one. So this ground is all lumpy and bumpy through here, and you get stuck running. So I pretty much floored it in, so we had a nice smooth walking place, and it turns out that was the perfect place for our mall. So we've got our mall here: armor, weapons, general store, and they all have their little foot lockers and stuff behind them so that they can hold their junk. And then, of course, right next to that is the broken house that I had been... This is what started the whole thing. I had this here already, and I thought, well, I need to figure out how to make that go someplace else. So I did. Yeah. So, of course, we've got our bar. What's up, dude? And This one, no dance floor. I suppose if you wanted to, you could dance over there. But just some nice settings of tables where you can hang out, enjoy the nightlife. Yeah, that's it. And then, like I said, the mall.
Easy 11.
And next to all of that, did I put the stairs back here? Yeah, I do have stairs back here so that I can get up and repair stuff if it gets beaten up during a fight, which I don't think I've been attacked since I finished the settlement, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, when I get attacked. Alright, so up on this wall, I built the clinic. It's pretty much like all my other clinics. Cute puppy pictures in a little waiting area with a magazine rack. Got my doc here with his chem station and the safe to lock his Kens up.
For a small fee.
Can't have any addicts, And then the overnight clinic area is back here. And he's got his little computer so he can chart on everyone. And they, of course, have their cute kitty picture, too. So that's kind of my clinic. They're starting to look the same to me, which means I need to shake things up a little bit, I think. All right, and then the last thing that I built was the giant apartment tower. That's what I'm going to call it. Yeah, an apartment tower. So everybody else lives in here. When you walk in, you have your nice living and seating area. Common room, if you will. And then you've got your kitchen, prep table, and shelving and everything in here. And then you've got your first set of sleeping quarters, which they're a little stuffed, but, whatever. It works. And then you've got your second level of sleeping quarters, and they have their own common area here. Oh, you need to be dressed in proper attire, sir. So they've got their own table and a little sitting area.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
I am always looking for trouble. And then, of course, their bed area here. And then one more level. And these guys are a little bit more, when I put people on the top level, they're the ones who make the money, right? So they've got, a nicer table, nicer lights, little nook for each of them to sleep in, little bar. And then back here, these guys, they're the most special of them all because they're like separated off. They have got their own sitting area and their own beds here, like this. And then, of course, their dressing area. I call this... Wow, where'd those come from? People have been stashing stuff in my cabinets. I swear people have been stashing stuff in the cabinets in these places since the update. Because, I'll go by and it's something that I put out, a dresser or a cabinet that I put out, and I'll walk by it and it'll say there's money in it, or there's vodka in it, or it just cracks me up because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't put caps in there, but thanks, I'll take those caps now. Yeah, so this is for my Richie Riches. Yeah, that you must be a Richie Rich. Look, you're wearing that fisherman's hat. You've got to be, right? All right. So we come back down here. Now, of course, everybody has to make their food down here, but then they can take it up to their respective areas and enjoy it away from their plebeian friends. Bam! And this is a really short one, but that literally is it for Tenpines Bluff because there's not a whole lot to it. It's not the biggest building space. It's very, if you can see, hilly and yucky, and it's very easy to fill this space in really quickly. So, I think that is going to do it for us for this build. So, leave a comment below. You like the video. If you like what you see or what you've seen in my other builds, go check out my other builds. What I'm doing is I'm aiming to build one build in every settlement that you can build in. And I'm getting pretty far on them too. Whoa, Codsworth, that was creepy. Get out of my face. Anyway, yeah, so I'm aiming to build, one settlement in, big settlement in each place that you can build in. I don't even think I'm halfway there yet, but it's cool. It's cool. And I guess I will see you all next time. You have been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at ToniaTrees or on my blog, mywarpedworld.blogspot.com. And I'll catch you all next time.